Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Greater Garden Route Wedding Expo. Today, we are joined by Elske from Lombardini. Elske, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk. I mean, I want to start by saying, I think, if I recall correctly, Lombardini was the first venue we ever did a wedding at when we started our business in Jeffreys Bay, and that was in
Really?
2009.
Yeah,
like very early in 2009.
Oh, that's
So
special.
that was literally the first venue that we photographed. I mean, that's before all the other
It was Brazy Ignatius, yeah.
And you keep coming back, so.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that's how long the history goes back with Lombardini. But yeah, I mean, I think from our side, you're obviously going to tell us and share a lot with us today. But I think let's start with the fact that you guys were one of the, if I look back at 2025, I think you guys were some of the first people to book your stand for the Expo, inaugural Expo in August last year. And maybe just share with us a little bit about how was your experience with the Expo last year? You know, what did it mean to you guys?
Oh, we loved it. I mean, we had that very first stand coming into the door. And I think everyone, when you walk in the door, your energy is big. So that was so much fun. And then this year we decided, why take one of the bigger stands if we can have the stage? You know, we take go big or go home quite literally. So this year we're on the stage. And I think this wedding expo is just such a good thing for the area. It's such a diverse area with so many possibilities, and just to bring it all together.
Yeah.
So we're very excited.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I think we always said, you know, I think you have the same experience that a lot of people who get married here don't necessarily stay in the area.
No.
I think the Greater Garden Route, and that I want to say the PE area, the Jeffreys Bay, Koga area, St. Francis, you know, all the way even to Plet, is really a destination wedding area. And the interesting thing for us is a lot of people come here and then they want to bring suppliers from outside. And we keep on saying to them that there's incredible suppliers and
vendors,
professionals in this area.
Local.
And I think that's why the expo is so important, because we get a chance to showcase that to everyone. I think that's why we wanted to do this for so long. So it's great to have you guys support us, and we're looking very much forward to what's going to happen on that stage. So now you're going to walk in and you're going to see the
I don't know if I have nightmares or dreams or we have big plans.
A mix. Can you elaborate a bit? Because I mean, we all know, and anyone that follows you guys' page know that there's big change, especially after the fire, and that you are building. But that this is not just the old Lombardini that's getting built up again. There's some new things happening. So would you mind sharing a little bit about it, about Lombardini, how it's gonna change, and then even your expo, the expo side of it?
So with the expo, we want to introduce the wedding side of the new lodge.
Okay.
And it'll be very exclusive, underground wine cellar, starlight dining area. So we want to introduce that to the wedding market and the industry. And we'll have 4 luxury rooms. So I think you'll just have to come to the expo to see.
Obviously, you don't want to give away too much.
No, I don't want to give away too much. But we just want to showcase that, because right now it's a construction site. We can't really, I can only do so much. And we've got all these big dreams and visions. And Susanne is really, really going all out there. So we want to showcase that at the expo. So we are using that entire stage to pretty much Lombardini as a one-stop shop.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for that. And our plan-wise, timeline-wise, when do you think you guys will be finished? What's the plans?
You know, we did have historical rain this year.
I can only imagine that must have hampered progress.
Susanne's got an amazing team, and we are hoping by end of November.
Okay.
Wow.
And then do the launch end of the year, early next year.
That is wonderful.
So bookings obviously for brides for 2027.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, somewhere in 2027.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we can sort of give them a look at it now.
Okay.
Without really.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, for us as well, we don't have brides that book us most of them book about a year in advance. There's a lot of people that think you get booked like for next month. It doesn't work like that.
It's only happened once.
Yeah. We also had like the one or two occasions that it was like in 2 months or whatever, a cancellation or something like that, or someone that cancelled on the people, a vendor that cancelled on the people. But I mean, usually it is at least a year in advance, especially with the venues, especially with the popular venues and with the venues that are great in the area.
We just had our first booking for December next year, so it is about a year in advance.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, we always also find that Decembers are often booked. You know, if you're in this year, but 2027's December has already got wedding bookings for it because it's such a popular month.
Yeah.
So tell me, just out of interest, and I know you're not going to give away much, but the existing venues, are they staying? So will there be options for people?
We do have options. Existing venues will still be there. We are busy doing upgrades to those venues. In the Lapa, we are rebuilding the entire Lapa, redoing the swimming pool. So we are doing upgrades for all of it to sort of flow together, but we still have the options.
Okay, for our listeners not knowing the setup at Lombardini, can you just elaborate the different options that you guys have?
Okay, so different options. We do have the Lapa venue, which is your outside, more relaxed, smaller group by the swimming pool, open Lapa, of course. And then we have our venue. We can take up to 150 people. It all, like I always say, it depends on your dance floor.
Yeah.
So that's our bigger venue. And then we'll have the new venue.
And you'll need to go to the Expo to find out.
You'll have to go to the Expo to find out.
Okay,
I'm still finding out myself.
Yeah, especially the one-stop shop thing. I am so excited about that because there's not many venues that offer that. I don't know of any venue in our area, in the Greater Garden Route area, that offers that. And that specifically for people that does destination weddings, and that is what we want to focus on. That is why Richard and myself came to get married here when we were still living in Pretoria. You want a place where if you talk to someone of the venue, they can sort everything out and you just know that everything is going to happen.
Exactly. I want my couple to come in on the Friday because we do have the accommodation as well.
Yes.
Check in on a Friday. Don't worry about anything. Check out on Sunday. Yeah. So we want to help you with everything from cake, photographer. We want to, let's help you. And then take our advice. Don't use grandma to take your photos because you want to cut on budget, or your oma did NG Kerk weddings 3 years ago and she's going to do your flowers. It's not worth it.
I think on that point, that's one thing that we often pick up when you arrive beforehand, let's say on the Saturday. How often a lot of the family are still running around doing things when they should actually be relaxing. And I think the worst for me of those is they always want to ask the bride or the groom. So the bride and groom are literally an hour or 2 hours from their wedding ceremony, and they're still getting people running into the room
sorting
asking,
out.
Do you want this? Do you want
favors?
this?
Yes.
And I think that takes away from the couple's experience on the day.
Yeah, exactly. You should enjoy it. From the minute you get engaged, you should enjoy the entire journey. And I've seen so many couples stress and they don't enjoy it, and they don't enjoy being engaged. Enjoy it. Let Lombardini do it for you.
Exactly. There's not a lot of people. Look, I know you get brides that wants to organize everything.
You'll get those people.
There's a venue and vendors for everyone. Okay, but if you want a wedding, a dream wedding, and you can go on with your life. I mean, not everyone wants the big file, the folder with all the info. Look, I am not an organizational person. It freaks me out. I get night sweats. I don't like it. I wanted to get married, and the wedding day was my day to look forward to, not organizing. And there's a lot of people that don't even have a clue what goes into planning a wedding, and they just think they're going to do it themselves because everything now is on Instagram, and
it looks so easy.
So can you maybe just tell us, without naming anyone, some of the
frustrating questions that a venue get? Let's put it that.
Frustrating questions.
Like just totally crazy requests or Don't.
Crazy request. I think if you have 150 people and you want me to, everyone has a little name tag, and I have to know your grandma and grandpa haven't spoken to each other in 5 years. Don't put them next to each other, but you want me to do your seating arrangement.
You don't know the inside.
Not enough money in the world.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that. So that's a crazy request. And the
thing that people don't even think that far, that it can be an issue, because if it's Opa and Oma, obviously you're going to put them
next to each other.
Close to each other.
How am I supposed to know about all the family drama?
Yeah.
So I've actually started asking, do you have any family drama I should be aware of?
Yeah.
And weird things.
It's relevant.
Yeah.
It's very relevant.
Yeah. So I do ask that. You get some weird requests.
And like sometimes with the venue, have you had requests like changing stuff? Or I know we did a wedding at many years ago at a game reserve, where they actually had to change carpets and upholstery.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking if you ever had something like that requested.
I've had someone ask, can we please paint the venue a different color?
The entire venue?
The entire venue, no.
No,
Go somewhere
Elske.
where it's the color you want it.
No,
but
man.
then the difficult part is, being sort of, no, instead of, no.
What the heck?
How? So you still have to sort of be professional and not completely get a bad review on Facebook.
Yeah, that is something
Before
that
you
we
even
have
done
to
business.
Can we change the garden?
No, man.
No, we don't have, you book the venue for a day. You don't buy the farm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's that's actually
it's not yours.
Proper
You're
comeback.
using it for the day or for the
I've
weekend.
said that to someone. Yeah.
I love it. Really, so the trends. I mean, you do weddings every weekend. Is the trends changing?
I think it is changing. I think it's going back to natural and less cluttered, I want to say. I'm finding a lot of candles, a lot of naturals.
Clean lines.
Yes. And I like it. It goes very well with our venue.
Yes.
I think anything goes well with our venue,
it
but
does.
just clean lines, candles. Candles, I think, is very popular right
it's
now.
amazing.
It is.
And just natural colors, and I like it. But I also like when someone comes and they say, I want to walk in and it's a splash of color. So then we have a field day with it.
Yeah.
Also something totally different.
Yeah.
Because it can get mundane if everything is white and green.
If you think
Or
about it,
monotones.
I know the venue's changing again, but I mean, in the, 15, 16 years that we've been photographing at Lombardini, if I have to think back every time we walked in it, it's the same, I don't want to say the same venue, but it looks different.
I don't think we've ever had a wedding there that looked the same ever at Lombardini.
No,
it looks like a
it's
total
familiar
different
in the
venue.
sense that you
know where you're going.
You know what's there.
You know what
but
to
it
expect.
looks totally different. And I mean, I think that's what's amazing is obviously the inspiration from the client themselves or the bridal couple, and then obviously you guys just creating the magic.
I think the nice thing is Susanne's still very involved, and she's got years and years of experience. So she's got all that knowledge and all the, they'll come in with, we want this sort of bouquet. And I think, how are we going to do this? And then she'll say, no, it's easy. We just do it this way. So that really helps with someone's
experience.
And someone's elaborate creative ideas, which is fun.
Elske, as a bride, what can I expect if I book a Lombardini wedding? What makes it different?
What makes it different? I think our rhino wedding photos. I mean, you guys have seen it. We've got photos that you guys took on canvas. So I think what's nice is arrive on a Friday, have your, they say rehearsal dinner. We like to adopt American tradition. So do your rehearsal dinner in the Lapa, have a nice family braai. Let us handle everything on the Saturday. Take your photos at the rhinos. Do a nice breakfast on Sunday, and then all inclusive.
That is just amazing. I know.
Can I stop you? It's almost like going away for a weekend, except you're getting married.
We're again back at a weekend celebration.
Yeah.
That is accommodation-wise. How many people can you accommodate? Because I know there's different.
Yes, different options. Right now we can sleep 40 people. We've got self-catering units. With the new lodge, 4 additional rooms,
Okay.
and we are doing tented camps as well.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
That is nice out of a friend budget point of view,
Yes.
because not everyone can afford. If they come from afar, they have to travel. I mean, that is a very nice option to have.
So tented camps, self-catering, and then
Okay.
your luxury rooms in the new lodge. So we really have something for everyone.
I cannot wait for that luxury room part of it.
Hot tub.
Oh my word!
I know. We'll have to do a dry run.
We
Just
do
to,
have
to
to.
check everything.
Yeah.
I already have my room picked up for the dry run.
I think that you spoke about the rhino experience. We've obviously had the privilege to photograph quite a few couples with the rhinos, and it's interesting how different it is every time.
Every time.
I
Yeah.
mean, you can't go there expecting to get what you got the previous time, and I think one of the most memorable moments for us is the one couple where we just finished the photographs, and the next moment the one rhino was moving a bit closer, and he
He
grabbed
grabbed.
her under
Yes, with
under
the
his
blue
arm.
shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we went from the stunning photo that looks like it's out of a bridal magazine to
Yeah.
the next moment the groom with his bride under
Yes.
the arm. you know,
Out
so-
of
Remember
out of
them.
Africa,
Yes.
because I know that was like a centerpiece of their Lay Flat album.
Yeah.
But they insisted on putting that photo in as well, where he's picking her up like a sack of potatoes and running with her.
It
And I
looks
was
like
so
he planned
scared.
it.
I was so scared of that rhinos.
It's happened
yeah.
many times. Then you have to stand there and, you
Yeah.
know.
And,
No, we're not
and,
phased.
and just take a photo.
I know. Yeah. But it is special. It
No, it
is.
does. It's
Not
really-
everyone wants to do it, and that's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But it's special. It's not a lot of people who can say they did that.
I mean, the most people that we've photographed there was overseas people. I mean, that is like the ultimate African
them.
experience. And then if they do the game drive, I mean, just add how you guys facilitate it. I mean,
Because that's also something you can do while
Yes.
you are getting ready for your wedding on the Saturday. Have your guests go and do a game drive.
and I know we often have like a picnic that's added, and the bridal party
Otherwise, when do they
accompany
eat?
them. So that is always
On the
such
game
a
viewer.
nice
Yes.
opportunity for photos, picnic shots when the sun sets in the field with the rhinos in the background. I mean, there's how many different kind of animals on the farms, if you don't mind just naming.
Something I remember while you're now saying that is you guys did, I can't even remember the couple, and you had champagne and you were taking photos, or I had champagne, you were taking photos,
Something like
you
that,
were
yeah.
under the dress. I remember that. So, and that again is
I know now. Yes. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now.
Fluffing the dress up
Yes.
and
Yes.
spraying champagne, all sorts of action to.
We do anything for the photo.
anything. We also had, so we've got giraffe on the farm
Yes.
as well. And I was driving up with them one time, and the giraffe just came out of nowhere. And photographer said stop,
Yeah.
so we all stopped. And we kind of, and she got out, and she was very hesitant about this giraffe. And he just stood there, and they
Wow.
took photos, and it was magical.
That's
And
amazing. I mean,
That is sorry. That I think it is in the same line that you wanted to said that you wanted to talk now. Often the clients want photos with animals, and we must always try to explain to them it is wildlife.
yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot go and stand under a giraffe's feet or by a rhino or by a sable. It is you take they take the lead
Yeah,
and
and you
we
have to fall
follow.
in,
Nature always
Dictates what happens.
dictates
Yeah.
the shoot.
Yeah, I think that's the
But-
most important to
Yeah.
manage those expectations. I think most
Yes.
people understand it, but some people want that photo. And I mean,
Set on it.
none of us can guarantee it. I mean, we'll go out of our way to make it possible. I mean, just like you said, we know we always. It's a pity there's not always behind the scenes photography, like a
I know.
like a GoPro somewhere in the back that's just watching what's happening.
Or an eye that's constantly recording.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I do have a video where a bride's dress tore right at her bum minutes before she walked down the aisle. She got up from that chair.
Elske.
So there's a video where I'm under this dress sewing with red needle and thread, and just my butt sticking out from under the dress. So sometimes you're lucky and you get that behind the scenes.
That is actually such a nice to have photo.
I'm saving it for the cover of my
for your book.
one day,
Okay.
my tell-all book.
Okay. The book that we all want a chapter in, please.
I just don't know if it'll be
Anonymous.
Stephen King or Dr. Seuss yet.
I think it will be a good healthy combination of both.
It will vary from chapter to chapter.
Yes, different ghostwriters, but the things we see and do.
Yeah, I think I want to kind of not in closing, but for kind of from your side, if you have to give advice, I mean, you've already said, let you guys handle everything, and I think that's probably the best advice
Yes.
that we can give to any couples. Get professional vendors,
Yes.
pay them, and then leave them. Trust them to do, because ultimately, if you hire someone, you book someone, or whatever the right word is, you usually book them because of their expertise. So don't book them and then try and tell them how to do their work. And I think
Micromanage.
that's often that some of us do have those. It doesn't happen
Challenges.
a lot, but so I think what you already said is let us do everything. But if you have to give advice to brides in broader sense, is there something specific you'd like to
Highlight.
Yeah.
So many things. The one thing that comes up that I think is a trend lately, unfortunately, is to spend money on very small, unnecessary things. You don't need to print 150 menus.
Yeah.
Save that money and spend it on food, or not have your cousin take the photos. Use a professional.
Yeah.
We have a set list of professional service providers we recommend, and again, go with that. It's so when you go out that gate on a Sunday, really the only thing you have is a new husband and wife and photos. That's all you have.
That's true.
So, and your memories, of course. So go with what you're going to get the most out of. So go with your professional service providers. Rather spend the money on that.
Work cleverly with your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the thing that you touched on is it's becoming a competition. So how great my wedding looked in comparison with someone else's wedding that maybe was posted on social media.
Pinterest is a joke. Don't go on Pinterest. It's great for ideas,
Thank
but
you.
don't. Yeah.
For mentioning it.
No
It
one
is
can pull
not-
off a Pinterest wedding.
Yes. It's not feasible always. I mean, a wedding is about getting married to the person that you choose for the rest of your life. And that is a very sacred thing.
Yeah.
It's not a production or a show.
No.
Yes.
And if you do want to use Pinterest, don't combine 15 ideas. Pick one.
Yeah. I wanted to say that now when Eddie highlighted, I think if we look at often a Pinterest board that gets shared with you, you're looking at 20 or 30 weddings in a vast variety of places, and someone is trying to choose the best of all of those and then wants to combine them.
And a lot of them are from a castle.
Yeah, well, that's often you get
Scotland.
Yes.
So you get this request for this idyllic shot, and then they are getting ready in a small Airbnb room, and I mean the inspiration was a castle with
On the cliff.
with a massive bed and space for everyone to stand and jump.
Huge bed.
So I think
with
it's a
6
big
girls on.
frustration for all of us, unfortunately, because you are literally cherry picking the best of like 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 weddings, and then you want to do all of that on one day.
Exactly.
Well, just be realistic. And don't compare.
Yeah.
Don't
your own
try to upstage or just do what you feel in your heart without being influenced.
And meet as many of your service providers beforehand. That's
That
why
is-
the Expo
that
is
is a
so
good
great.
thing.
Because you talk to them in person.
Yes, you don't always have the opportunity to chat to the lady in person who's going to make your cake. It's different with, I think, photographers and DJs, but not all the nitty-gritty service providers. But at the Expo, you can chat to all of them. Will it be a good fit? If not, the industry here, the vibe will, if you aren't a good fit, I know you're going to send them to the next one.
Yes.
Exactly.
Same with us.
There's a
It's
fit
not
for everyone.
Yes, it's not an ugly competitiveness,
No.
and I think that was my highlight from last year.
Okay.
It
What's that?
wasn't ugly competitive. It's more, we are not a good fit, but I know X, Y, Z.
Yes.
They will let me walk you over.
Yes.
So chat to all your service providers.
That is very good advice. Everyone is not for everyone.
Yeah.
Heidi,
But there's enough that
For
you can
everyone.
get the
Yeah.
perfect fit And that is the best place to go and look for
Yeah.
at the
At an expo, if we're at an expo, so not at a stand, Eddie often tells couples, if you don't book us because you don't like the style or anything we do, it's 100%.
Yeah.
But just make sure you book someone that you can actually get along with. Because
Yes.
I think between us and the venue, and
It's-
maybe we probably, I want to say,
Yep.
from a
Venue
venue side
and
and then us, we're
photographer.
probably in the couple's face most of the time,
Yeah.
you know, or we're the closest to them on the day. So you need to get along with those people because otherwise your day is not going to be lekker.
Yeah.
Energy has to be matched.
Yeah. And that's why we want you to enjoy your wedding day. We want people to not, it mustn't just be about the photos or just be about that. It must be
Have fun.
an experience, something to remember. And then we all will help to help you remember months later or weeks or years later when you look at your photographs. But you need to enjoy your day.
Elske, how do people get hold of you?
Facebook, social media, obviously we're on all of that.
And in person at the expo.
And in person at the expo.
There
my
we
mind
go.
go blank. I said Monday when I had all my English. Just, check us out on Facebook at the expo. Pop us an email.
Yeah,
I'll
and come
share
and,
it in the comments.
come and have a look at. I think it's going to be exciting to see what you guys do with the stage.
I'm
we're also very curious to
I'm
see.
very excited because I know who's doing the decor by them. It's Peter.
He is helping, yeah.
Okay.
Susan and Peter spoke about it the other day.
Okay, and I am so excited because I know you guys always do such great work.
The most.
Doing the most. I got a T-shirt like that, doing the most. That must be the logo of Lombardini as well.
I got married at Lombardini and they did the most.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I did the least, they did the most.
Yes, that's wonderful. Hashtag.
You won for the bride, I did the least. It's normally the grooms that do the least. So
Yes.
what she said.
Yeah. You can have it one like that, what she said.
That was our wedding. What she said.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you
We're
so
really
much.
looking
This was
forward
so
to
much
seeing what you guys are going to do with the stage. And I think you talked about your stand, when you come in. But I mean, now I think it's going to be a question of you're going to come in and you're going to see the stage.
Can't miss
Yeah.
it. So
No,
no pressure.
definitely.
No pressure.
No
Definitely.
pressure.
Oh my word. Do you have how many days for prepping?
But I think it's now 6 weeks. We 6 weeks. Yeah, literally 6 weeks away.
Okay, but physically building?
Well, technically a day.
A day. Okay, so the dream has to be built in a day. The Expo dream.
Okay, I need half.
Okay, wonderful.
They're organized.
Listen, we've been through it all. We can do anything now.
Miracle workers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Little
I
fairies.
think if you do weddings long enough, you
Able
learn
to-
that anything is possible, and yeah.
I think if you can do a wedding for 140 people 4 days after a fire, then
Yeah.
you can.
Then you can do
Yeah,
anything. Yeah.
that
Then you can do anything.
is a miracle work.
Yeah.
Do I look like a magician? Yes.
Do I feel like it? Yes.
So, Elske, thank you very much for joining
Yeah,
us and
thank
for
you so
sharing.
much.
Like I say, we're looking forward, and we hope to photograph many weddings still at Lombardini.
Yeah, we cannot wait
Yeah.
to photograph at the new venue,
It's gonna
the
be
new
amazing.
parts. I
We
mean,
can't
that
wait
would
to
be
have
an
you.
honor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and thank you very much from our side for watching. Please remember to subscribe, and we see you guys at the end of August, 29 and 30 August at Mentors Country Estate in Jeffreys Bay. Thank you very much.